Hey girl, let's go ahead and do this black smoky eye that I did here on my other eye. Taking first this e.l.f. gel liner in the shade black, using this flat shader kind of brush, small brush I don't care much about, to pack that color onto the lid. Now you can use an actual eyeshadow base, a black one, or like me here, just taking a gel liner just to kind of intensify that color, make it more black and more smoky. Here I'm using this method I learned from Ohima. She's here on YouTube. I love the method that she does. She does this thing where she looks up to kind of see how far you want to take the eyeliner or the shadow that you're using, so that it's a little bit above that crease fold for me. And so that's what I did there, and I pointed so you saw where the eyeliner hit. So I'm just kind of taking the eyeliner and just kind of building that shade, the color, pigment or whatever up on the lid, just applying it there a little bit above the fold. Here I'm taking this bite-sized e.l.f. eyeshadow palette in the Color Story Truffles. Using the black shade here, I'm going to take this fluffy crease brush and just use that to kind of try to buff out the edges, the harsh line here that the gel eyeliner caused. Just to kind of softly blend that out so that it doesn't look so harsh. And I just go back in and kind of build more of that pigment up. All right, y'all, so I'm not gonna lie, doing a black smoky eye like this takes a lot of blending, a lot of back and forth, a lot of dusting off pigment, building it back up. It's a lot of elbow work, you know, a lot of wrist work goes into it. So it really took a lot more blending than what you're seeing. I just didn't want to bore you to death. But basically I went back and forth, like into the eyeshadow, dusting it back off, building it back up, just getting it to my liking. And you'll see here in a few seconds where I actually messed up. I did not do these same steps on the other eye. So here is where I actually take a larger flat shader brush to pick up more of that black shade, to kind of go ahead and start to packing the eyeshadow actually onto the base. But the thing here is, guys, is that this gel eyeliner dries super freaking fast, and I did not do these steps on the other eye. That's why it's important to do both eyes together. But doing these type of eyeshadow looks, I try to do one eye off camera for the sake of time. But as you can see here is where you see the patchiness and where it lifted there. So I went back in to go ahead and build back up the gel eyeliner, just started back over basically. So the thing is, guys, to go ahead and once that gel liner is down, you need to move quick to go ahead and pack that shadow on then. Not while it's super wet, but when it's like kind of semi-tacky. It dries down really tacky. It's kind of hard to explain, but you'll know when you should go ahead and start popping on the shadow so that it will adhere and stick, you know, to the base. And that's how you get more of that intensified black smoky eye look. It's just that I had the steps all screwed. I want to cut that out, but I kept it in so that y'all will see that I mess up too. So anyways, here you see me going back in, doing the steps over, packing back on the black eyeshadow. And as you can see, it did not do as much of that lifting as it just did just now. So it all worked out in the end. It's just I wanted to keep this part in so y'all see how important it is to not do what I did if you are going to recreate this look for New Year's Eve. And so here you see me just continuing to pack on and build up that shadow pigmentation just to my liking. It's very black, but super important. As you can see here, I'm going in on the lash line and also making sure I'm hitting that area as well to kind of, you know, pack on that color. And here I'm taking that same fluffy crease brush, going back into that black shade and blending out the harsh line there from the gel liner. Just buffing it out as much as I can so that it doesn't look as harsh. Taking it down here also on the outer V here to kind of hit that area as well. And guys, my way of doing this, and you see here I went back on it and just dusting off the pigmentation. A lot of back and forth, y'all. But it would be a lot easier to do this like I did in the other eye. Where I went in with the transition colors here you see me doing to kind of buff out the harsh lines. Going in with that first makes it a lot smoother of an application. There's less of this extra blending that I put myself through. But again, I want you all to see what I went through with this other eye. So going back in here with this brown shade, I'm using brown more so just to kind of soften it so it's not super black. palette. Use another e.l.f. eyeshadow palette in the color story Carnival Candy. Using these two lighter brown shades, mix the two of those back and forth just to get even more of a lighter color. Just to kind of, like I said, the goal is here to soften up the crease area. I don't want it to be so black and just so harsh. And again, to use it to kind of blend out the gel eyeliner. Going back and forth once more. Like I said, guys, there's a lot of back and forth blending, dusting off pigment, and then building it back up to how you want it. It's a bunch of back and forth and a lot of elbow work that goes into a black smoky eye. So here I'm just making sure I'm really getting into that crease and kind of just slightly trying to blend the lighter colors upward as well. So that's a soft kind of faded look where it goes from light, you know, of course, into the deep black smoky eye on the bottom. And also making sure that I do not forget to get the outer corner as well, making that as much blended and soft as I can on the edges. And guys, this is the finished completed look. I love how it turned out, although, you know, it had a little trouble, but I feel like it all came together in the end. Let's hop right into the face and really bring this look together.
Gets hurt. That's how we learn to make love work. It's part of life, but if you need a lullaby, baby, don't cry no more. Just let her walk out.
Also, y'all, do not be alarmed at how warm this foundation is. It's gonna all balance out with the concealer, powders, everything. I just love this foundation stick.
Here, 'cause maybe in time you'll see, maybe I can be all you need. Yeah, lay all your love on me. Mama's here. Oh, I wrote a lullaby for you.
It's not my fault. You've been lying, saying that I took away your peace. Drowning by yourself, now you wanna blame me. Like you have no options. I ain't take your options. Now I'm not the problem. Man, that's on you, yeah. You've been terrorizing me, yeah, I'm always wrong. I knew you lost your mind when you dropped that bomb. Girl, are you crazy? Yeah, you must be crazy. I've been thinking lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. Baby, it's you. Lie like a ride, but take your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Say whatever and I would never hear. You've been flexing everywhere. Girl, look in the mirror. Man, you so dirty. Yeah, you look so dirty. You were never worthy. Lately it's you. You stole your peace, put it on me. But baby, it's you. your stuff back. Baby, it's you. Baby, it's you. Oh, if I control the weather, then every day would rain on your parade. Shine you can't chase, yeah. If I was Father Time, then I would change the day, so I never saw your face. Please, what do I have to do to make you go? Oh, baby, it's you. It's you. It's you. It's you.
And this is the finished completed look. I absolutely love this beautiful black smoky eye for New Year's Eve. I hope that y'all enjoyed it as well. If you did, go ahead and thumbs up the video. Consider subscribing as well, girl, if you like this kind of content. I post very consistently here on YouTube. I enjoyed y'all this year. I thank all of my subscribers. Y'all, happy new year. Until next upload, I'll see you next time, girl.
Empty bottles of red wine laying on the floor from last